Back 4 Blood just came out for both PC and consoles, and based on our early access playthrough, the game offers undead blasting thrills and a test of our skills, making it a great game for the Halloween season. Now, whether you're new to the genre or are a Left 4 Dead veteran, Back 4 Blood has unique gameplay mechanics to take note of. Knowing how the game works is a must, especially given how the final release is more challenging than the open beta last August, even on Recruit difficulty. Worry not, fellow cleaners, we're here to help you get through the campaign and have fun while you're at it. While we can't guarantee a few cuts and bruises along the way, you can rest easy knowing you just might make it out in one piece. Hey guys, I'm Naisu with Ungeek, and here are 8 tips to get you started on Back 4 Blood. Diving headfirst into the campaign, you're met with 3 difficulty options: Recruit, Veteran, and Nightmare. In typical video game fashion, you might assume that these mean easy, normal, and hard mode respectively, right? Well, it's not that simple. While it's at the bottom of the difficulty hierarchy, Recruit still provides a substantial amount of challenge, and could punish you for carelessness, and the AI teammates won't be much help. They do their fair share of dropping ammo and killing enemies, but anything that requires planning and coordination goes out the window real quick. Harder difficulties will require strategic thinking and communication among teammates. The Horde and Special Ridden will come at you harder, faster, and yes, you guessed it, stronger. In the current state of the game, it's safe to consider Recruit as normal mode, with Veteran and Nightmare as hard and very hard, which they truly are. If you're new to the game, make sure to start out on Recruit. Get an overall feel of how things work, and more importantly, test out the cleaners. We all love a good roster of playable characters, and in Back 4 Blood you can choose from 8 cleaners, complete with their own personalities, special items, and unique skills that sometimes include team-wide buffs. Walker has a 10% damage increase for himself, increases the health of the whole team, and gains more accuracy for each precision kill, like headshots or hit in the Ridden weak spots. Then there's Doc, who can heal teammates without items once per level and has a 10% more healing efficiency. Because of their different perks, picking the right cleaner for your preferred playstyle is a must. If you prefer to fight up close and personal, consider Holly, who has extra damage resistance and recovers stamina with each kill. If you like hanging back and picking off Ridden with the sniper rifle, Jim is a great choice as each precision kill increases his damage. It's important to choose characters that complement each other for better team synergy and an overall higher chance of not having your face chewed off. Before you get excited, it's important to know that you can only unlock all the cleaners after completing Stage 4 of Act 1. You'll have to make do with the first 4 cleaners until then, and it's a great chance to familiarize yourself with their mechanics and plan things accordingly, like which weapons to grab, which upgrades to buy, and which cards to play from your deck. One unique mechanic in Back 4 Blood is the deck system. Essentially, you can unlock cards as you play the game, with each card having a set of perks. You can then build a 15-card deck that you can use during the campaign mode. For every level cleared, you can activate 1 card from your deck to make them stronger. To build your deck, you'll need supply points that you can collect from the supply lines over at Camp Hope. One way to rack up supply points more easily is to complete Stage 4 of Act 1 to unlock all the cleaners, quit, and use them to grind for supply points. The more supply points you can rack up, the faster you can get better card sets. While you're given a starter deck to use, make sure to build a more personalized 15-card deck as soon as you can. It's important to not just randomly pick cards though, you should check cards which have perks that suit your playstyle. If you want to play as a support or healer, make sure to select cards that enhance healing and healing efficiency. If you want to go full melee, choose the cards that improve melee damage and melee speed. You can even offset certain penalties by combining two different cards. Optics Enthusiast gives you 30% accuracy with a minus 20% stamina efficiency penalty, while Mad Dash gives you a 20% more sprint speed and a 30% sprint stamina efficiency. Sure, you don't totally negate the penalty, but you still have the benefit of being able to move fast without draining your stamina too quickly. Lastly, remember to always put the most important cards in your deck at the top, as these will be the cards that you get to draw first. The card system might seem a bit intimidating, but once you get the hang of it, you'll be a Fort Hope high roller in no time. When going through levels, you'll come across a variety of environmental hazards that can easily spell disaster for you and your team. These might look like a typical flock of birds, but if you see them, make sure to keep your distance and don't even think about wasting your ammo. Disturbing the birds guarantees that they'll alert a horde of Ridden that would be happy to rip you to shreds. In the open beta, you could easily dispatch of a flock with a well-timed Molotov. Now you need to hurl grenades to clear the path. Yes, loud explosive grenades. How that actually makes any sense is beyond me. Police cars are another hazard to avoid. Just like in the olden times of Left 4 Dead, any gunfire or explosion could set off the alarm, alerting any and every Ridden in the vicinity. Sleepers will generally just spook you with their creepy jump scares in Recruit difficulty, but in Veteran and Nightmare, they, too, alert the horde, so it's very important to be aware of your surroundings at all times. Make sure to look out for your teammates by calling out these hazards the moment you see them, or else all four of you will have to suffer the consequences. This goes without saying for most zombie game veterans, but if you're new, you need to keep in mind that special Ridden must be taken down the moment they appear. Just drop everything you're doing and make sure that they drop dead as quickly as possible. Special Ridden have unique abilities that can decimate your team if you take too much time, so it's important for everyone to always be on their toes. Shotguns and sniper rifles are the best weapons for this situation as they have high damage and can stagger larger enemies. This gives you the chance to drive that last nail in the coffin. Be sure to have ammo for your big guns handy because you'll never know when these big baddies could come along. Special Ridden can appear quite literally out of nowhere, and an exception to the kill on sight rule is the snitch. Engaging with it alerts the horde, so steer clear of it the moment anyone spots it. Locate, communicate, and then exterminate. Rinse and repeat. There are 4 categories of guns in Back 4 Blood, each with their own benefits. Pistols and SMGs are more spray and pray, shotguns provide crowd control and stagger, rifles and LMGs have high consistent damage with large ammo capacities, and snipers give you that sweet pinpoint accuracy. Choose whichever suits your playstyle. Ammo supply across stages can be a bit more forgiving on Recruit difficulty, but it's still highly encouraged that each member of the team uses a different weapon to avoid cannibalizing all the ammo. This is important since you can't buy any ammo until after you finish a level. You're allowed to carry all ammo types in their inventory. This means teammates can share ammo with each other if anyone's run out. You can drop ammo from your inventory onto the ground for any teammate who needs it. Sharing is caring, especially in the apocalypse. Speaking of weapons, Back 4 Blood has the good old rarity system for weapons and items. While you start with base rarity weapons, you can find rarer ones as you progress, so make sure to keep exploring. There's a chance you'll find more powerful weapons hidden in various places throughout each level. You can even find rare weapon mods and attachments that improve your firearms, so keep your eyes peeled. In most situations, higher rarity weapons will always have better stats compared to common firearms. There might be a few exceptions at times, so make sure to always check the stats that pop up whenever you're in front of a weapon. The gun you're holding right now might be good, but you'll always stumble across something better. During the start of each level, you can buy the usual health, ammo, weapons, and items. Aside from that, you can also purchase team upgrades. These range from an extra healing item slot to increasing everyone's health and stamina. As you progress through the latter parts of the game, these upgrades are a must for survival. One thing to take note of is that these team upgrades don't come cheap and can only be bought by one player at a time. So it's important to communicate with everyone so that whoever has extra money can be the one to buy the upgrade. Back 4 Blood is a co-op shooter, and the best way to play it is with friends. No, really. Solo play can be a chore with the AI, and teaming up with random players provides its own setbacks. As of now, you can't choose your server. Since you'll be matched up with anyone from across the globe, there's always a chance of lag and a language barrier. Communication is key in this game, especially on higher difficulties. The good thing about Back 4 Blood is its cross-play support, giving everyone a chance to connect regardless of their platform. The game truly shines when played with friends, bringing back fond memories of the early 2000s LAN parties. It's always nice to have short moments to unwind and let loose during these times. It's even better to know that you and your friends are backing you up against the horde. There you have it, guys, 8 tips to get you started on Back 4 Blood. If you have any tips to share, comment down below. Again, guys, I am Naisu with Ungeek. Until next time, let's all get out of this zombie apocalypse alive.